there a specific way we need to fold it?
No, you can actually hold it like this, or I'm holding mine like this. So you can, like this. Just so it is in half. So then I want you to open it up whenever you hold it. So after you hold it, open it up. Alright, so can someone tell me what fraction is modeled? Craig.
1/2.
Alright, how do you know that?
Because you have, like, you only fold it once, and each side, makes 1 out of 2, so it's even.
Alright. So what is 1 divided by 2? Justin?
Wouldn't it be one whole because like you can't tell what's on the shade line? So it's like if one side was on the shade line and the other one whole, so it's like
Well, I know earlier we shaded in like we had, say we ate like 3/4 of the pizza, then we shaded in 3. So this, like each part, we divided it into 2 parts, and since we split it in half. So then therefore it represents 1/2. Like each part is 1/2. Alright, so now once you have your, it is split into 2 parts, I want you to fold it so each half is cut into a half. Or not cut into a half, but folded into a half. So then I'm going to fold mine like this. So each half is divided into 2 parts. So then I want you to unfold it. Alright, so how many parts do you have? Morgan? No, you now have 4 parts. Alright, so what does each part, now that you folded it into 4, Morgan said, what fraction is each part now? Emily? 1/4. Alright, so now we have just done the division problem, 1/2 divided by 4. Divided by 2. 1/2 divided by 2. Does everybody see that? So we cut it into halves, and now we fold it into halves again, and we have 4. So now I want you to fold your paper so that the fourths are split into 2 parts.
Just see yours a different way. That's good. Okay. So now you start the same thing everybody else is going to have because you still have 4. Because you have to split it like this. You have 2. And then this is great.
Hey guys, I want you all to see what Carly just did. She split hers a different way than we all did. So first of all, she split hers like this, and then she said, instead of splitting it this way like we did, she split hers each half like this. So that she kept doing it like the long way like this. Do y'all see? So you can still get the same equal pieces, just folding it a different way. So that's great. Alright. Everybody split theirs into
Does it mean that he cut it a line here and a line here, or just like straight down the middle?
He cut it. Okay, so there's 6 foot of wood. And he cuts these one board into 2 foot pieces each. So how many pieces would he cut?
Two.
Think about it again. If you have to draw a picture on the board, that's 6 foot. Okay, so then each piece of board has to be how many feet?
2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it into
So you can see this. Yes. See, it sometimes helps to draw a picture. Okay, good job. Does he cut this or this? Let's see, there's 2 6 foot. He cuts one. So you're just looking at one board that's 6 foot. Okay.
Alright guys, let's talk about these 2 questions. I know there was a few questions. Okay, so let's talk about number 1, or A. It says Kyle has 2 6-foot long boards. He cuts one of the boards into 2-foot pieces. So what did you get for A? How many pieces did you cut? Kristen? You got 3? Anybody get anything different? Owen?
I guess it said how many times did he cut?
How many times did he cut? So if he asked how many times did he cut, it would be 2. He would cut the board in 2 places, which would be how many pieces of board? 3. Alright, so like Craig, he had a question about, it was about the board, and he said that there would be 2 pieces, because he just went along with what Owen was saying about if you cut it twice. But sometimes it will help you draw a picture. So here is my board that is 6 foot long. So if I want each piece to be, how many feet did it say? 2. How many places do I need to cut it? Owen said 2. So then how many feet is each piece? 2 foot. This one's 2 foot. This one's 2 foot. So then that equals the 6 feet. Alright. So for B, who wants to read that for us?
A fraction is the relationship between a part and a whole. What fraction of this board is each 2-foot piece?
Okay, what do you think?
This is 1/3.
1/3. You want to explain that?
Well, I know that 2 goes in 6 3 times. So 1 2-foot piece would be 1/3 of this.
Okay, so then we can go back to our picture, and it's just asking us about the 1 piece of our board that we cut, so that would actually be 1 piece out of 3. So good job. Alright. Does anybody have any questions up to here? Kristen?
So what was this in, A?
A, can somebody tell her an answer for A? Lily? 3. Okay, so we're all good. Alright, so now we're going to move to the gizmo warm-up. And then here is our gizmo. So now I need a volunteer to read the gizmo warm-up directions up here. Well, read it nice and loud for us.
In the dividing fractions gizmo, you use the area model to divide the 2 fractions. The red model represents the dividend, the blue model represents the divisor. The numerators and denominators can be changed by dragging the sliders or click the next in the text field next to the slider, type a number, and hit enter.
Alright, so then, this is on a different sheet. This is on this, okay, this one's on the sheet. Alright, so who wants to read number 1 for us? And then we have to come up here and change, it's gonna tell us what to change on our dividend and our divisors, and we're gonna have to come up here and do that. So, Craig, read that for us.
Which one?
Number 1.
Set the dividend to 3, 1, and the divisor to 1, 1. To model 3, 1 divided by 1, 1, or 3 divided by 1, as shown above.
Alright, so A says, first of all, we need to come up here and we need to change our dividends and stuff. Troy, can you help us out? I'm just over here. Come over here and actually type it in over here. So we need 3/1, the dividend. So we need 3/1. All right, then what do we need the divisor to be? Everybody?
1/1.
So let's change that one. And what fraction are we modeling? Or division problem are we modeling? 3/1. Alright, so Joy changed our dividend and our divisor. So we have here 3/1, and then they wanted 1/1. So I don't know if this changed it. There it goes. Okay. So now it's saying in A, how many ones, the blue areas, these, take to make up the area in the red one? Carly. We got it again. We need to see how many blues, and these right here shows our, this is kind of like our fraction strips, kind of like fraction strips. Have you ever played with those fraction strips, mini
Yeah.
fraction strips? All right, so these are like fraction strips. So we just changed our dividend and our divisor. So this changes our strips, the color, like when it's all over here, it represents another fraction. So right here is 3/1. This is 3, and this is 1. So if we look and see this blue one, how many of these fit on top of the red? So how many of these ones make up the 3? What do you think, Art? Somebody help her out? Jacob. 3. Jacob says 3. How did you get that?
Because there's 3, places in red and 1 in blue.
All right. Everybody agree?
Yes.
All right. So then we need to come right here. Everybody's following on our paper and writing in 3, right? Jacob said 3. All right. So then B says what is 3 divided by 1? What's 3 divided by 1? Everybody. 3. So then we can look and see that 3/1 and 1/1 is the same thing as 3 divided by 1. So I'll show you. Everybody write that down. Alright, for number 2, who wants to read and who wants to come to the board and show us? Jafari, you want to come to the board and do it? Alright, Jafari's coming to the board and Aiden is reading for us. Come on, Jafari. So we'll wait till Jafari gets up here and we'll do what we'll say, okay? Alright, so reading.
Turn on show ruler. Drag the divisions per unit slider to 1 so each unit on the ruler is the same length as each unit in the divisor. Then use the ruler to measure the dividend.
Right, so it says turn on show ruler. We got the ruler on. And then what else does it say?
Drag the divisions per unit slider to 1 so each unit on the ruler is the same length.
Divisions per unit. You need to drag it to 1. Alright, so we got that. So then it says use the ruler to measure the dividend. Which one's the dividend?
The bottom.
Everybody's in the red, which is the first fraction, right? Alright, so then once we do that, then Then who will 3/8? No problem. Will, read it for us.
Change the divisor to 1/2. Look at the ruler. It shows the number of 1/2s in one page. How many 1/2s blue areas does it take to make 3? The red area.
Alright, so then come over here, Jabari, and we're gonna change the divisor to 1/2. So Jabari changed our divisor to 1/2 right here. Alright, so then it says, look at the ruler. This right here's the ruler in the middle. So what is it asking us to tell Kaylee?
It's asking you to tell how many of those little blue pieces can get into the red.
Fit into the red. Alright, so what do y'all think? 6. So everybody clearly sees that the blue matches up into the ruler and then the red, right? Yes. Right, guess what, you have a question?
I have like a little thing to say, but I have something to say.
Okay.
Like, that little green mark on the blue, is that just like indicating like that it is 6, like it's showing us the answer kind of? And it's like that little green mark at the end of the 6. It's kind of showing that, it's showing that the 6 blue is going to the 3 reds because we're going to do that.
Okay, I think you just answered your question. This blue, the green clearly lines up to where the blues meet up and the red meets up. Does everybody see that? Alright, so everybody wrote 6 for A. And the next question says, what is 3 divided by 1/2? So who can explain to us, or just tell us what color 3 represents? Kristen? Red. So 3 is red, and then the 1/2 is the blue. So then what do we have to do to figure out if we don't know what 3 divided by 1/2 is? By looking at this, how can we tell? Courtland?
You can tell because all you're really doing is taking 3 and then taking the blues and fitting the blues into 3,
Okay.
which is 1/2. And then it's almost like you're just taking the 3 bars of 3 and cutting them into halves and then counting them to find out how many blues fit into the red, therefore making it 3 divided by 1/2.
That's very good. Does everybody see that? So Courtland's saying you can just cut these 3s into 1/2, so really we could just say. And then we can just count these. And then that represents what division problem?
3 divided by 1/2.
3 divided by 1/2. Okay. Now we can, even though we might sometimes know how to do division in our head, these models can show us why we do what we do to figure out the problem. So it's visually helping us see that 3 divided by 1/2 equals 3 divided by 1/2 equals 6. All right.